Food insecurity is at an all-time high, impacting families all across the southern tier. And to help, the Salvation Army in Elmira is ringing the bell for food insecurity. And WENY's Max Coven joins us live from Elmira with Major Leo Lloyd. Max?
Hey, Alexandra, good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for having us. We are here at the Salvation Army in Elmira with Major Leo Lloyd. Leo, tell me a little bit about what's going on here. This is not an ordinary day because you guys do a lot during the holidays. However, it is the middle of July, as you can tell. We are baking out here. You're in warm clothes. What's going on here?
Well, food insecurity is at an all-time high, so we're ringing the bell in July.
And tell me, what does that mean? What are you guys looking to advocate for?
You know, our food pantry is kind of the central emergency services that we supply here in Elmira. We've noticed since the pandemic a huge increase in numbers, hasn't gone down. This year so far we've had 15,000 requests for service in the food pantry. We're on track to do about 34,000 requests this year. And in our last fiscal quarter, we're running about a $60,000 deficit. So demand is really high, and the food pantry's been consistently running out of food, usually by Friday morning. And it's supposed to be open until Friday afternoon, but we're having some struggles.
And that's a pretty large deficit, as you're saying. And that deficit, you got to really think about it. You and I were talking about this before this show, that it's 34,000 people, not just a week or a year. You got to multiply that by 52 weeks. You got to do some math there and really think about it.
Yeah, it's 34,000 food pantry requests a year. So we'll have about 34,000 folks that'll come to the food pantry each year and request services. Now, that number has been pretty consistent, for the last few years. It jumped up really, after the pandemic and hasn't gone back down. We're also seeing about 1,000 new families a year come each year since then too.
And how can people in the community help you guys out?
The best way to help us is if they could make a donation to the food bank. That would be wonderful, a cash donation or food donation, canned goods, shelf-stable food. That would help us out greatly.
Understood. Well, Major Lloyd, thank you for your time on this Thursday. Alexandra, I'll send it back to you in the studio, but first, Max Coven here in Elmira, and we're going to ring the bell one more time. Let's do it. Come help out. Thanks, guys.